I'm heartless. Cause he hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. Up in Cali, let my little brother, my little boy get whatever he want. Madam T don't be asking for much. The rest of that get a punch. Left wrist on some, I had to stunt. Right wrist, I just did it because 600 the label, you know how we coming. Tell them they ain't taking nothing. Standing on business with go get you some money. I just got off a tour, finna go on another one. Album done, finna drop me another one. Couple of M's, finna run up another one. Something my ring, I had to go do. Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause he hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. Hey.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Now here's Brunson. Anunoby on the wing. Back to Brunson. New York working the ball around now. Towns can't get it to go.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trash.
Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
Gafford in the post. Good work defensively by Robinson. To the paint. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Getting some airtime. Okay, Bridges, we see you.
Here's Anunoby. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Robinson with the block. Bridges outside. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Brunson. Off the mark there with a three.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Davis.
And shows hustle and plays hard on defense. Wow. Towns sure knows how to keep his coaches happy.
For three, Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. I asked him how they prepared for this matchup against Anthony Davis, and Coach responded saying, you have to prepare for his impact on both ends. Offensively, he's terrific around the rim and pretty much unguardable when his jumper is falling. And defensively, he does it all. Back over to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. 4 on the clock. Brunson. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
They get the rebound. Thompson, no good. Towns outside. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Mavericks trail by 4. And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Brunson with the bucket.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
It's scooped up. Gafford with the bucket.
Making the most of that possession, unwilling to give up on the play.
To the right side. Back to Brunson. There's a minute 34 left in the first. And he makes it on the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
To the inside. Davis. And again, it's Dallas.
I'm going to be honest, like, Anthony Davis could do this all night. Inside the paint, his frame just gives him too much of an advantage.
And that one's good, Brunson.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Inside. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
The playmaking ability of Kyrie Irving. This man just excels at finding ways to get the ball to his guys.
Brunson misses. Mavericks trail by 4. And here's Thompson for 3. And Anunoby pulls it down.
And that's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. You can't allow any space.
Brunson missing again. 30 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Flagg. And again, it's Dallas.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
And here's Brunson. He's got 10. Screen by Robinson. Shot on the wing. The shot no good. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from New York, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Here's Brunson, following the score by Dallas. Outside Hart, from behind the arc. Washington grabs the miss. Here's Christie. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or 2.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks. It's the little plays like that that can make all the difference. Not boxing out on free throws is a killer.
And the basket by Bridges.
The mid-range isn't a total no-go for Bridges. He can get that dialed in.
Here's Russell. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, B.A. This is the 4th and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks' Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past head coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Brian?
Seen it all. Allie, appreciate the report.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Russell with the ball. Hard covering. Washington inside. An easy 2 on the layup. Washington's got his first points of the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pass to Yabusele. Bridges outside. To end the run. He drops it from range. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
When he's on, the three-pointer can be a real weapon for Bridges.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's Russell. And he gets the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
Staying cool inside. Russell doesn't want to waste a point-blank look like that.
Towns outside. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. And a slam dunk by Lively.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Towns for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
One of the better three-point shooting bigs. Towns has great accuracy.
The shot by Russell, no good. Tipped away. Out on his own on the break. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Washington's shot is good.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Pass to Bridges. 52 seconds left in the first half. And the Knicks, another 3.
Bridges showing his versatility, running the pick and roll.
Here's Russell. Lively goes back up. And the layup is up and in. Lively's got 9 points in the quarter.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Here's the break. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And just so great to see a big man busted up the court like Towns here. I mean, getting into position for the points on the move, wow, incredible.
Here's Russell. And he banks in the layup. Russell's got 6 points.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Three-pointer, Bridges. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Here's Irving. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Brunson on the drive. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
And man, you gotta appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high percentage shots.
Here's Flagg. Count the basket. Flagg's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flagg to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he made me look really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
Knicks trail by 9. Inside goes Brunson. McBride. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
Here's Irving. Up and in on the layup. Irving's got 6.
This man is a 3-level scorer. And this level by the rim, there is nobody like Kyrie Irving in that touch he has.
Here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Davis misses. Down low. Back to Clarkson. Outside Brunson. With the crossover. And it's flagged with a rebound.
It's amazing how that
Dallas leading
the
by 7.
Kyrie losing the
By
ball.
Brunson. And a missed layup. Irving for 3. Again, the miss by Dallas.
God damn, she changed.
And New York has possession. Clarkson outside. McBride on the wing. 6 to shoot. And here's Brunson from the arc. Counted from distance. Brunson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And New York has possession. After the basket by Dallas. Here's McBride. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Woo. Hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, "If I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision." I'm pretty sure he heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be. Back to you guys.
He can do both. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Nice move, finding the rim. Thompson in for the dunk.
Thompson with a steal. Outside Irving. Soft touch off the glass. And now a 10-point Dallas lead.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
To the middle. Here's Irving. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
This is something that Clay works on all the time, even though he is already elite at it. He readies himself to fire once he catches that ball.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold. Like, freezing. It's colder than cold.
Okay,
But
let's
you
be
don't
real.
have
How
to
is that
shoot
even
it, my guy.
possible?
It's okay to pass the ball.
And then he gets
I
the
like that.
foul.
Some physical play inside.
Oh, my
He's not
God.
about to give up any easy baskets.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line, 2 shots.
The first one falls. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And that's good as he hits both shots. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Giants decided to call timeout here.
Yeah.
He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Plowed into a number of vehicles on the westbound 10 freeway in Ontario.
Yeah, good.
Now take a look. This is exclusive dash cam video that is now the subject of several law enforcement investigations. Shows the moment a red semi-truck plowed in.
Chris Brown, I could say, is a better dancer than Mike. Nah. Wait. You just hear me out?
No, wait. I had to take my hair out. Listen. Y'all. Nick, what? They couldn't afford an
Still ain't ready, man. Fuck, niggas be taking all day. What's the 30 games, man? That's funny. That's funny.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Mavericks ahead, up by 11. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Knicks trail by 11. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Pass to Hart. For 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Irving goes in. It's hauled in by Robinson.
I thought he could do everything.
Here's Kolek. There's the triple. And the three-pointer goes.
That's what I'm going to let us shoot.
Most of the time, if you give him that much room, oh, yeah, that's going to be the result.
Mavericks lead 15-3.
Outside Irving. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Superb concentration from Irving. He's excellent at sticking with his shot through contact.
The Knicks making a switch here. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. They trail by 11. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul of the game. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Screen by Robinson. Tips it up. The Mavericks lead by 11. Here's Flag. Outside Russell. Over Brunson. That one rolls around and rims out. Pass to Anunoby. New York working the ball around now. Bridges outside. The kick out to Brunson. Here's Anunoby. Defended by Christie. Screen by Robinson. 3 on the clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
He had the right idea. Just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflect.
should I play with this time? Clippies. Alright. Who starts? I wish they let you do the matchups.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Now, here's Irving. Safety that time from Leonard. And in Tyronn Lue, the Clippers have one of the league's most highly respected and coveted head coaches.
And think about it, Kevin. He signed an extension with the Clippers 2 summers ago. That was amidst rumors that the Lakers might have an interest. Remember, LeBron and Ty Lue go way back. But he is now committed long-term with this organization. That is smart business.
With the stop.
Oh my, James Harden with a statement right there.
Back to Gafford. Thompson surveying the floor. Outside Irving. And the rejection by Leonard.
Those long arms and huge hands. Leonard has all the tools he needs to erase shots. Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And Flag throws it down.
Vicious finish by Flag. Full clock.
And finished off by Collins.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty good. He just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. This many years into the game, and the Kyrie challenge is still puzzling. Coach said we'd actually prefer to see him shoot. At least our feet could be more set outside to contest. People forget how good of a shooter Kyrie can be. He continued and said, and threes are so hard to compete against, we want to try and limit those first. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much. Doris, there aren't many players like James Harden drawing total focus from opposing defenses.
And that's appropriate, Kevin, because this guy can command one side of the ball consistently. In pick and roll action, he can be a threat as a scorer, he sets his teammates, and he can be absolutely electric on the offensive end. He is a problem.
Here's Leonard. That one goes. Count it.
Well, what makes Kawhi so problematic in the pick and roll? He can do about anything he wants out of it, including keep the basketball. Listen, he's a confident player, but if you're going for that kind of finish, you better finish it.
And that one, good. Leonard's got 6 points.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the floor.
Here's Leonard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Endorsed when he's feeling good, Kawhi Leonard, still one of the toughest matchups in the NBA.
You know what, Kevin? The way he's battled through injuries and the game's still important enough to him that he's stuck around. And you're so right. When he is healthy, he remains a two-way force. This guy is an absolute Hall of Famer.
Now, here's Washington. Well, what you get with P.J. Washington, we've seen it, Doris, an all-around game.
Kevin, he's cross-positional. He can make shots in big moments. He can absorb a huge defensive assignment, and the man loves to compete. I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
He's going to fall down his back.
Here's Christie. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Harden gets the bucket.
James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
Here's Marshall. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that
Oh,
dunk,
my
no
God.
question.
What was that release thing?
Mavericks trailed by 4. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
He slapped that shit.
With the block.
Just superb timing. Lopez stretches out beautifully to send that back.
Pass to Christie. Off target from three-point range. Here's Lopez. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter.
Trash. Oh, some trash.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Let me just switch it up for now until they get some of my nerves. These two niggas definitely don't go either.
And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch it.
Now, here is Irving. Back to Thompson. Pass the flag. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Over Bogdanovic. That one wide left.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
A shot by Batum, no good. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 6. Poked away. Bogdanovic with it. Now defended by Flag. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
What pace on the fast break from Bogdanovic. Getting out ahead and protecting the opportunity to score.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, guys. Well, Anthony Davis talked about the pairing with him and Kyrie Irving, and he said, quote, Kai can do it all. There is no flaw in his game, and with me being able to play in the pocket and roll the rim, be a lob threat, pick and pop, and handle, where he can come set a screen for me, I think we complement each other very well. Guys, back to you.
Quite the tandem. Thanks a lot, Allie. Over in the corner, Batum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Paul. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, how about that slick little move?
The fact that they let that fast get through, let's just 2K to think that was foolish.
Outside for Davis.
Thank you. Like, what is going on? Who is this nigga making these incredible ass passes? I fucked up the rotation. Oh, no, I didn't. Yeah, that's what I did. I got Chris Paul guard Anthony Davis. What year this is? Yeah, you can do that.
Hands with the ball out of bounds.
Excuse me. Damn, why? These niggas is hard.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Los Angeles leading by 10. You know, with Daniel Gafford, they have an element inside that a lot of teams are looking for.
Well, let's begin with his motor. Daniel Gafford wants to play hard and compete on every possession. He's a lob threat and a rim protector. Give me all of that.
Dunn shot's good. Dunn's got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles.
I think he did that move.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Here's Flag. Paul with the steal. Batum with the three. Good on the three-point shot. Batum's got his first 3 points of the game.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the
second
score.
unit going crazy. Oh, the second unit going crazy.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
That back and forth shit.
We see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass. So important.
Ooh. Now done. Following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, I'm up by Doug. Friendly quick. Get up out of here. Come on. Well, I feel like fucking, you know. I ain't playing with these niggas. Okay, I may lose this one. Let's see. It'll be a good match for KC. I guess I'll match up with firepower. I can get these boys. Since they went at it yesterday. Oh, and I got more help with Frank Van Vliet. Let's see how we gonna make it shake. East looking stupid out there.
We'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder facing the Houston Rockets. Thanks for tuning in. We've got some exciting basketball up ahead. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Now here's Van Vliet. Here's Smith. Dort grabs the miss.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
And how about the Thunder? Doris last season bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built. Through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach, this team remains young, they're united, they're together,
Why did he do
and it
that?
could be the first of many.
That's a very good.
Pass to Hartenstein. Down low. Holmgren inside. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Houston working the ball around. A nice shot by Smith.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Good D by Şengün.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Wow. I mean, Smith Jr. displays some power when he zones it on the rim.
And it's Holmgren missing. Here we go. Lets it go from deep. Durant, no good.
Sorry.
Inside. Here's Hartenstein. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. You talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
He slams it
Oh,
home
come on.
and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he?
Ridiculous. I mean, ridiculous.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's SGA. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid.
That gives him the lead.
Well, just one more example of his offensive.
You've ever seen?
Without a doubt, BA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Now here's Van Vliet. Thompson, no good. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply
He
stated
did
a
a
terrific
underhand scoop layup.
And let's swing it over to
Okay,
the
tell me
sideline
on
and hear
some
from
bullshit.
Allie.
Thanks a lot. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Back over to you, Brian.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Caruso. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
At that range, it is about finishing strong. You can't hesitate.
Şengün, the screen. To the inside. And Şengün throw it down.
The textbook work by Şengün, setting a solid screen and then getting open.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. That one's off. Both teams will make substitutions. Second free throw, no good.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
And they pick up 2.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Caruso outside. Puts up a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Caruso's got 5 now. And here's Tate outside. Oh, with the clock running down. He nails a big shot.
Big shot taker,
Big shot maker.
Woo! That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
Big shot.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Now here's Wiggins. Pass to Williams. Eason pulls it in. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Guys, when we think of Josh Okogie, the athleticism is eye-popping, and the relentlessness with which he plays a game, that will be what keeps him on the floor.
Williams misses. Here's Okogie. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. You see teams in college and high school run a lot more full-court press. Why is that less prevalent in the NBA, Doris?
Well, it's been less prevalent, BA, but all of a sudden teams are starting to push up in full court, understanding that if you can take 4 to 5 seconds off the shot clock, with the shortest shot clock we have in the game, then that puts so much more pressure on the offense to execute.
Now here's Williams. Wiggins from long range. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Here's Okogie. The Thunder with the rebound. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Wiggins outside. Here's Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, talking about Jalen Williams, what excites you most about this kid, Doris?
Okay, I don't know where to begin, PA, because you are talking about a legitimate two-way force and a guy who has the potential to be a perennial all-star. He takes on a huge defensive assignment. He can sustain an offense when your star is off the floor. Like, look out, this guy's game is big time.
Now here's Caruso. 5 points in the game. He buries it from 3.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now here's SGA. Pass to Caruso. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Stay on the beat. No.
Houston ball. On the floor for the Thunder, number 5.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Van Vliet right side. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside, Williams. Off target with the 3. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for Houston. They get the rebound. Pass to Smith. Second chance shot. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The Thunder making a switch here. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And here is Williams. Now Hartenstein. The 3 ball. Adams grabs the miss. Here's Smith. The putback. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. In transition, here they come. Williams misses. And Houston has possession. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And the Thunder were already a tough defensive unit, Doris. Went out and got more stoppers last season in Isaiah Hartenstein and Alex Caruso.
It is a prerequisite.
How is that a green? How is that unsuccessful?
The
game is ridiculous.
Backside off on the defensive end. They lean into their strengths. They were the best of the West in 2024, and then you go out and get better. That front office is first level good. So good.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance. So knocking them down from the three-point land
I
never
gotta live with that because he got a way better shot.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
And he's so comfortable from the mid-range. For a guy like Smith, it's almost a layup.
Hartenstein, no good. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Second personal foul. Fifth team foul. At the line for your Rockets.
And he knocks down the first one. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
Joe misses. And it's Houston's ball.
That's a crazy ass
12-4 run.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Durant. Jacks up a three, and it's Durant gliding in for the fast break finish.
Well, Kevin Durant can just hurt you in so many different ways. He's almost unguardable when he's pulling that jump shot.
Dort for three.
KD!
And so it's Houston now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They're showing impressive focus out there, and it's paying off big on both ends of the floor. We'll be right back with you shortly. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Thunder trail by 12. Right side, SGA. Pass to Hartenstein. Beyond the arc. Thompson pulls it in. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Well, Steven Adams is a formidable presence on the interior. Nice finish.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Amin Thompson. Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he's good on the second.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Now here's Thompson to the middle. Here's Finney Smith.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, guys. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Brian, back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Houston leading by 13. Smith outside. On the take. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Yeah, just effortless on his drives. I mean, Smith is such a smooth finisher. Very agile for a guy with his size.
Get out of there. You know, I'm gonna play with OKC. I got a trophy. Unlocked one all-time team. Okay. I don't even care. I'll play with all-time. These are the games I don't upload because niggas be trash. I said that fuck it. I done played against these niggas at least once or twice. I want to play with them. That's funny, I just played with these. That's just how I do it. I'm hungry. Oh, acai bowl.
Lenses and BMs now. Lights don't make no sense now. Back too close. You ain't even know me. Trust my brothers from way back from the north. It's the end of York. Spend it like they owe me. Ain't no help. Ain't no time unless it's leave. It's the talk or the show. It's that stress to get in me, and it's closer to the chest when your pocket's too deep. Who's on the moped? Lights don't make no sense. Pop up for a minute. Eyes up on my whip. Lenses and BMs. Lights don't make no sense. Fall back too close. You ain't even know me. Trust my brothers from way back from the north. It's the end of York. Spend it like they owe me.
We're live in Houston where the Rockets have home court advantage. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Allie LaForce from the sideline moments from now. Tries from the block. Jump shot is good that time. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Chalk up two there.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Hartenstein. Pass to Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. 5 to shoot. Williams. Count that one. Williams has got his second basket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And before last season, Ime Udoka turned heads when he set the Rockets apart. He had playoff aspirations.
Well, kudos to Ime Udoka. I mean, very few people believed they would make the playoffs in the stacked Western Conference, and no one saw them finishing as a 2 seed. They didn't meet expectations. They exceeded them.
KD's shot is good.
You know, the defense is all over Durant inside, but, you know, his length and agility and high release point allow him to still make it happen.
Yo, come on, kid.
Lets it go from deep. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Stolen by Thompson. From deep three-point land. The shot by KD. No good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused a beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Kevin, back to you.
That's certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They trail by one. It's rebounded by Houston. Greg, you're looking out for Nshengu. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. He saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City. KD, that's for two. No good. He's now missed more than he's made. 4 for 9. And Williams, here we go. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
And he set that dunk up brilliantly with the kickback pass.
Unselfish and fancy all at the same time.
Now here's Durant. 11 points in the game. Pass to Hartenstein. That's good, and SGA with the assist.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
And it's blocked. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Nobody near Williams. Buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got 9 points.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Outside Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly. Oh, taking it to the rack.
I was done now to
hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's Finney-Smith. It's good.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
Pass to Durant. Shoots over Holmgren. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, nice chip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for the Thunder. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Right back after. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play.
Hello.
What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
That's all he's going to do.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Back to Thompson. Well,
why did he try to go for the spin? But he just played D. That helped him out.
Timing and athleticism. That's how Thompson won himself the second opportunity.
Why did you shoot? I didn't say shoot.
Right side, Williams. Pass to Wallace. Over Smith. It's rebounded by Şengün. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started. Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
I can see he's going to take his starting foul. He's probably going to try to stay on KD all day.
And it's Smith with the assist that time.
He ain't really that good.
Got
six. For real with this niggas right here.
That should and would be a bad shot for most, but Durant's shooting ability is just that extraordinary.
Then you play off-ball. He don't really try to play. Look at it.
Back to Wallace.
All I'm trying to do is to go at it.
That one's off. Still out of sync. And it's Houston's ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
He probably don't got to play with nothing but his
I
father.
can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
20 feet out. And it's Houston with another.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of
I guess I can't play with my bench.
And he commits the intentional foul.
So let me just put my starters back in and just play whatever. I match his energy then.
Completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Let's see.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight.
He's getting it done from out there.
Holmgren.
Little check little post down.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by the Rockets.
He plays too dynamic. It's obvious what he's going to do. He's just going to use KD and fucking... But it's just obvious though.
Putting the ball in the hands of their stars and
go ahead, man. So,
yeah, you know, Kevin, that's because NBA offense is all about creating space, and usually your star players can do that.
What's funny is he got his mic on. He don't even realize I'm not listening to the shit he's saying. He just created his mouth. It's funny though. I can tell he's mad as shit. He just been talking this whole time. I'm talking about streaming because I'm live streaming. Hey.
Thanks a lot. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring.
He's probably trying to make a whole point, y'all. I don't listen to niggas when I play online.
Defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have to
How many people watching
Kevin, back to you.
sharing the ball.
Let's go, man.
Ellie, as always, we appreciate your reporting.
I gotta learn how to play with these niggas, bro. I really don't know how to play with these niggas.
Some other bigs have well documented.
Look at, goddamn, he probably ain't gonna never take these niggas out.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
So let me see. I guess I just let's see how he really plays.
Beyond the arc.
But he just trash though. That's the problem. I wish he was actually good.
By 11. Williams for three. He misses his first shot of the contest after making his first 6. Here's KD. Durant gets it done inside.
This is where KD dips into his bag and
comes out smelling good.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. There's Williams.
Oh, I can never get this nigga shot right. But this nigga got 2 points. I really can't score with this nigga. That's cool.
KD. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 30 points for Kevin Durant.
Yeah, he got 30. It was easy when he was getting all the ball in there.
Continue to get the ball to guys.
Oh, I cannot stay with
If
this.
it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so we wrap up the first half.
We still shooting
Nuggets ahead,
52%.
up by 15.
Okay.
Stay with us, folks.
Let me
We'll
see.
get back
That's
just
how we
after
gonna do
halftime to start the third quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Clark, perhaps the biggest surprise of last season, the Houston Rockets.
Oh, the good old cut to the basket. Okay, he plays so generic. People like this is easy to lose against, so they just want to stand shit. I got OKC, but at least I'm not using cheese. I take my starters out. I don't play on-ball. At least I respect the game. Niggas don't actually, you know what I'm saying? I can take this there. So I'm not going to lose, though.
Two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Let's see.
Under trailing.
You gotta get some stops. Let's go.
Here's the call on Amen
Let's get some stops.
That's his first foul.
Let's get some stops. Oh, you man, you guys should think this shit up.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. In close, it's
Shea
Gilgeous-Alexander.
gotta get a ball though. Shea only got 6 points in the second half.
Make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down.
So he just go back and forth until he cuts to the basket. Oh my God, I hate playing niggas like this, bro.
Here for Oklahoma City. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
That should give him a nice little
Shit,
jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And you know,
So
that's
we're gonna cut to the
what
basket
happens
now.
when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort.
It's just
and a big
simple,
time
bro.
result.
Like, but 2K let it play with, so it's like you can't do shit about it.
He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on
Oh
the
shit,
ropes
you
right
gotta
now.
make
On their
that.
heels.
Sorry, dude.
Here's Capella. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And the Rockets lead by 15.
Capella's a capable scorer from the interior. Nice job there.
Pass to Dort. Launches a three. Drains the three-pointer. Dort's got 5 now.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Thunder trailing by 12. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who was the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an...
Why did he make that?
Yep, that one goes in there.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
Here's SGA. And Capella sends it back.
Boy, the timing Capella has on the defensive end, outstanding. Terrific at knowing exactly when to go up for those blocks.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Let's take you out. Put you in the game. Let's take you out. Put you in the game. Let's lock you in. Can't lose that trash. Man, I gotta get the shots right. I don't know how to play with these niggas. That shit killing me. He throw them shots. That's the difference. He plays
He
with
may
the
not be a
Rockets.
high volume three-point shooter, but he'll take that when you give him the chance.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Williams shot is off.
Yeah, I gotta take better shots.
Racking up the assist in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys
So,
enjoy
can he just
playing with
play
one another.
regular? Why you gotta play like
Trailing
that?
by
Like,
17.
play like
By
that.
Williams. Back to SGA. Rockets with the
I
rebound.
can't shoot with SGA, dog. You know I don't know how to play with these niggas.
Holiday attacking. Here's Eason. Makes it off
Let me see how many shots I made with SGA. 4 for 11.
And the Rockets lead by 19.
Alright.
got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands.
I'm hopefully never.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the
I'm
ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
I'm trash as fuck.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is not my game. I let this nigga get up. He would have got against the bench. He would have used it though, but he went up against the bench and just kind of never
Outside for
looked
Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's my thought.
Williams with a...
And I don't know how to shoot with these niggas.
No good on the three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
That is 1 out of that's like I'm 5-1 right now. I could take that.
So both teams making some changes here. And he's good on the second. Thunder trailing by 20. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled.
I'm like, I hope I'm ready for this nigga.
Picked by Williams. Here's Caruso.
Right.
Good on the three-point shot.
How about running to him online?
6 seconds left in the third quarter. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a 3. And here's KD for 3. And so it's the Houston Rockets. A 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms.
The Thunder.
I like to say, fuck it.
Game out of the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
Let's
trailing by 15. Here's SGA. Great defense that time from Şengün. There's the 3. And Kevin
It's
Durant.
the fact that KD range guy don't get ahead. I know that's KD.
Great touch from KD. Great range, too.
Damn, I can't shoot with shade.
I didn't care for his shot selection that time. He needs to let the game come to him a little bit. Just relax, take your time, son.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc.
They've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Durant for 3.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Smith's shot is good.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Outside Williams. And there's the drive. Rebound by Smith. Houston leading by 17. Outside Durant. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren outside.
Oh my God, 2K, you gotta be kidding me.
And he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't.
Nigga did a jumper.
He has to continue
Yeah, you
to
got
take
it.
it.
Yeah, you could have
Using that length
right there.
advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
And here's
No,
SGA. He'll bring it up
I think I'm
for the Thunder.
3-1 right now.
19-point game. Here's Williams. No good with the layup.
KD with yeah. Yeah.
When I was born, grandmama could see it. I be Bentley driven and very strategic. RM sleeve, no diamonds are needed. Floors are heated, so be it, so be it. With P, get something to meet you. Your soul don't like your body, we help you free it. Then we wait for TMZ to leak it. It ain't no secret, so be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it. CLIP, SE, I can show you how to if you let me. I'm monogram like confetti. Ready. She leaning on Celine cause she ain't stepping in Giuseppe. Like each Pirelli. I got 8 of them, call me Andretti. If I'm not in the telly, then I'm twirling your like she in spaghetti. Heavy, circle back and come and get this. And your ears too, if you want 'em blue like belly. Lot of jetting, Prada bedding.
Welcome everyone to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. The drive by Harden. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, BA, you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Here's Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Boy, Halliburton going downhill on the attack. So few guys can stay in front of him.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. The first thing Coach brought up, how to deal with Tyrese Halliburton. He said to me, Tyrese is who makes their offense tick. He doesn't just run the show, he is the show. With Hallie, you have to make him uncomfortable. You have to switch up the coverages. It's never easy facing off with Tyrese Halliburton. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Well, you love the relentless energy from Siakam. It's sort of a staple of his game. Gets to the offensive glass there.
And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, BA, there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
Pass to Nembhard. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. Nembhard's got 5 now.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
To the middle. Uses the glass on the layup.
That's about using your size and knowing how to get it done. Mr. Zubac steps up.
Halliburton outside. Stolen by Harden. Leonard for 3. The rebound by Tyrese Halliburton.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Damn, Kawhi.
Here we go, one-on-one. Harden from outside. Misses that one. 3 for 4 from the floor. Nesmith with it. Picked up by Collins. And here's Siakam for 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
Harden serving the D. And then Harden with the jam.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Pass to Beal. Here's the teardrop. Indiana with a rebound. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. It's going to be Nesmith shooting. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. You know, just watching him, Aaron Nesmith seems like the kind of energetic player teams love to have, Doris.
Exactly right, PA, and there's a reason. He's got size and strength. He is very willing defensively to mix
I had a
up
wide
the
open
level of
shot.
physicality that is
Twice
special.
he paid the
Look,
late
maybe the
pass.
most important thing, there's a competitive edge and toughness about this guy that I love. Kawhi Leonard decides to flash that explosive athleticism. This guy works so hard on both his body and his craft.
This night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And now Indiana on the fast break. It's rebounded by Zubac. Harden with it. 9 points in the game. Pass to Beal. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Well, coaches might discourage that kind of look, but he'll take it anyway.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. The Pacers out in front, up 2. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
Oh, what I love was that first sneaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor.
Now here's Harden. Collins a screen to the inside. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. It's Beal on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. And John Collins gets a 3.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
Here's Walker. The Clippers grab the miss. And Doris, the Clippers coach Ty Lue, considered to be one of the master tacticians on the NBA sideline.
And BA, a lot goes into that. It's not just the adjustments in game or the play calling in late game situations. It's also the fact that this guy understands how to communicate with players, how to hold them to a high degree of accountability, and walk that line between demanding and being supportive. He is one of the game's sharpest minds.
And here's Indiana now. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Here's Halliburton. Oh, taking the contact. Halliburton.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
Right side, Harden. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Beal. Into the lane. Down low. Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Yeah, if you allow Zubac positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Now Los Angeles moving it up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Los Angeles shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That's good from Harden. And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload and relocate and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
The shooting fundamentals are a real plus for Obi Toppin. He has consistent mechanics and a high release point.
Beal outside. To the left wing. Here's Collins. No good, off the front rim. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 2.
Boy, you see the run-jump athleticism of Obi Toppin. He gets to the rim in a hurry.
Now here's Harden. 13 points in the game. Stolen by Siakam. Outside for Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Yeah, if you're going to concede the three-point shot to Tyrese Halliburton, he knows what a high-value shot that is.
And early on, growing up in Cameroon, Pascal Siakam originally trained to be a priest.
It's an incredible story, PA, because his father sent him away to pursue that vocation, but in fact, Pascal was miserable. And it wasn't until he attended a basketball camp that he found love of the game, and the rest, as they say, is history.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 9. Nembhard, good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Harden drawing the double team. Beal outside. Going inside. Pass to Leonard. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Leonard's got 6.
Well, the mid-range is Kawhi's bread and butter. This guy can get to his spots and take whatever he wants. The floater is a tougher shot than it looks, but boy, he makes it look effortless.
Now here's Harden. He's got 13. Back to Zubac. Clock at 6. Here's Leonard.
Wow.
And again,
this guy can really make it happen from the mid-range.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Pacers out in front, up by 1. We've got more in store for you right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Toppin outside. And he dunks it in. Right on John Collins. Oh, man.
My goodness. Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
Pacers on D. 3-point lead. Pass to Collins. Outside Harden. Zubac screen. To the paint. Now here's Collins. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
John Collins has such a good feel for when to fire off the catch.
And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Greg.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
Outside for Harden. 3-pointer, Beal. Offensive board.
You'd love to see Zubac get after it on the window. Use that size and strength.
Let's check in with our reporter, Alex.
The Clippers are remaining competitive even with some shifting pieces in their roster. Star play creator James Harden said, quote, "We're legit and our defense is really good. Offensively, we know what we want to get to and we hang our hats on the defensive end." Back to you guys.
A heavy veteran roster. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. Here's Halliburton.
That was nasty.
And Indiana again with the bucket.
Yeah, just one of those nights for Tyrese Halliburton. He's kept his foot on the accelerator, and he's putting it to the defense.
Pass to Zubac.
What am I doing on defense?
By
Listen
Zubac.
here.
There's something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Out to the right wing. Here's Halliburton. 13 points in the game. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Inside. Here's Collins. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
A little relentless opportunity there for John Collins. The and one.
Los Angeles shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Grant, the Clippers were finally healthy in the playoffs last season, but it still wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, but they gave us a dramatic 7-game series against the Nuggets, who then went on to push OKC to 7 games. So even if it wasn't the outcome the Clips wanted, still a heck of a season.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. Here's Zubac. Up pulls it in. Indiana trailing here. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Mathurin missing. So it's the Clippers now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Clippers have possession. It's a 1-point game. Down low. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Wow, what soft touch from Nick Batum. This guy has no trouble finishing in the painted area.
And Siakam with the slam.
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
And for head coach Rick Carlisle, this is the 3rd stint with the Indiana Pacers.
He begins as an assistant coach with them back in 1997, leaves the organization, but returns as the head coach in 2003, leaves after 2007, and then back in 2021, and now, of course, the winningest coach in franchise history.
And Lopez gets it to go.
Don't you love watching Brook Lopez get to that mid-range, stretch the floor with his shooting ability? Really good stuff.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Paul looking it over. Pass to Lopez. Now here's Bogdanovich. He's covered by Mathurin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And he comes up with a bucket. Lopez has got 4 points in the quarter.
I love watching Brook Lopez go to work. Superb at playing to his strengths down on the box.
Back to the basics. Unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Siakam outside to the paint for the tie. Pass to McConnell. Siakam the screen for the lead. Doesn't go that time. And the game's still closely contested as we end the 3rd quarter. It's Los Angeles up by 2. And
49.
we've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. The lead is 2. Zubac, screen. Harden with a bucket.
And James Harden simply stated is putting it to the defense right now. Somebody has got to step up and get the ball out of his hands.
Here's Halliburton. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Pass to Zubac. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. 14 points for Ivica Zubac.
James Harden is the master of pick and roll action. This guy flawless in his execution.
Halliburton for three. Oh, yes, sir. Halliburton from deep.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Zubac. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Clippers lead by 3.
What a monstrous performance from Ivica Zubac, putting it together nicely.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
You're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA. Bradley Beal from deep, yes, sir.
And you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Just 5 to shoot. Siakam there for the rebound. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Trailing by 2. Bucket!
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam, so he's comfortable in the painted area. Does nice work there.
Harden into the lane. Zubac. Siakam there for the rebound. Here's Shepherd. Topping outside. There's a screen. Here's Halliburton. Oh, Halliburton! Send it home!
Halliburton has the kind of personality that keeps him steady in big-time moments. How about that? Unfazed.
And Collins with the big block. Toppin. And the 3 misses.
That's the shot I wanted.
And that basket
But
is
I took it on the floor of the mistake.
When you say important bucket by Harden, James always wants the ball in these moments. Love it.
Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Outside Harden. Here's Collins. Zubac inside. Oh, it misses. Indiana leading. Halliburton fires. Oh, missed on the train.
This is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
.35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton punching in.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And he's... playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Now here's Halliburton. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth. Let's loose for 3. And so the big win by Indiana in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset.
Oh. Watch out.